Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the Marcy 150-pound multifunctional home gym station for total body training. I've had this for almost 2 years now, a little bit over that. And I'm going to go over the pros and cons of this, as well as a secret tip that I found through my ownership. And so let's do it. First thing to note is this does not come with it, nor does this or this or this. These are some extra bar attachments that I purchase after the fact. This one doesn't come with it either. Because it only comes with this one, actually. This is the only one that it comes with. And what I had happen is I was doing the pull down a lot. And so I would put the bar on there, and then I was doing curls down here, so like dumbbell curls type of exercise, or on the chair, and I would have to take it off of this, and then I would have to move it down there, and it just took too much time, and I got tired of doing it, so I bought this extra thing. So keep in mind that is something separate. For me, that was a lot of convenience, just because of the amount of time that it saved. I use this 2 to 3 times a week. I usually use it every other day, during a work week. And it just helps me take a break from work and get a little bit of exercise in. This is really heavy. It came in 3 big boxes. This is one of them. I still have it. And it is heavy, so you probably need someone to help you carry the boxes down, but also to set it up. This is useful for a lot of exercises. So I'll start off here. You have this bar right here, this little attachment. You can change the attachment size. So you can use that here, and you can do arm exercises, which I use. You can use this little ankle strap thing. You wrap it around your ankle, you attach it here, and then you could pull your leg back or forward and do exercises. I haven't really used it. I haven't used that at all. I don't know why. I just found other exercises to do. It comes with this little, chair thing. I don't know what it's called, an armrest. And it's simple to take off and remove. You just twist this. You have to twist quite a bit. And I am right-handed, but I'm using my left hand, so it's a little bit longer than normal. So once you have that out, you could just lift this out. There are 2 height settings. And that's really easy to get in and out. This is really light. Once you have this out, I find that it's easier to use this leg extension. This just comes up like normal. So you could sit here and you can do leg extensions there. This is for the bench press. And you can also do flies. So the way it's set up, it has these pins in here, which you could just remove. If you remove these, it will do flies. And so that is the only con that I have. The biggest con that I have is these right here are I don't know if they're too wide or if they're just not oiled enough. I'm not sure what the issue is, but when I try and do flies on this, it seems like it sticks too much. So the bench works nice, everything works nice, but when I do a fly, I'll pull it out to here. My arms are kind of short, so it's hard for me to do flies, but when I do try them, I get it out to here. And then as I bring my arm back, like the friction, there's not enough pull on the pulley or whatever, so it doesn't actually come back. So I end up having to grab this, and I have to pull it back to the starting point. So it's like, I don't know if that's a reverse fly or what, but it's not a comfortable thing to do. And I'm not sure why. So I've tried doing flies like 3 or 4 separate times. It's just too much of a hassle, so I don't actually do it anymore. It might be that I could just loosen this. Maybe this is too tight and that would fix it. I'm not actually sure, but I'm just pointing that out. That was my experience. And so then we have up here, there's a nice, let me grab this and I'll show you. So this has these holes at the top. This middle one is for actually attaching it to the carabiner, but then you can actually put it up here through those holes, and you can just put that there to rest it. So that's really nice. When I was using this between them, I would have it on this chain, and then I would put it up there to rest, so the chain would be out of my way and the bar would be out of my way, so that I could use this. Now that I've got this, these attachment upgrades, this extra accessory bundle, I don't have to worry about that anymore, because I don't actually use this bar as often. But that is really nice. If you only have that, it is very, very nice. Okay, so this is the pull-down bar. You have all of your pulleys here in the middle. They work really well. There's a nice little section here that shows you all of the exercises that you could do and all of the muscle groups that they target. This is really nice because I have tried a few of these exercises that I normally wouldn't have done. I do have an exercise program, so I usually follow that instead, but if you're trying to switch things up, there are some good ideas here. This is the leg exercise that I was talking about. Oh, no, that's not it. This one is. So you could see she has a little ankle extension. You could pull backwards, you could pull sideways. I haven't used this, like I said, it's pretty much just sat right there since I got this. Now, the second con of this is, right here. These are numbers. And what do the numbers mean? Well, other than knowing that you usually do a 3 and you're gonna try and update, you're trying to strength train and increase to a 4, that's all it really tells you. You have to go to the manual. The paper manual that comes with it will actually have a conversion guide, and it will tell you how many pounds each of these numbers are. I think it also gives you kilograms, if you're into that. But what happens is a 3 might be a certain weight on this and this, but is a different weight here and here. So if you have it on a 3, depending on the exercise that you're doing, that might be a different weight. So you can't just say, oh, it's 40 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever, right? Because it might be 40 pounds for 2 of them. It might be 50 for the other 2. So that's kind of a weird thing. I understand why they did it, but I wish they would have printed it here somewhere. There's definitely enough room, right? They could have put the warnings down here or something and put the conversion somewhere, right? Okay, go right there. That's one of my wishes, is an update to this, is they would have done that. Okay, alright, so coming to the back, I don't know what this powder is from, actually. I had some construction work done. It could have been from that. I don't know if this is from the machine. I don't know what that's from. But yeah, so these are really solid plates. They're really heavy. Be careful when putting them in. Don't drop them on your foot. Don't let kids play around this. That's why I had this up against the wall, is so that I have a kid. I usually don't let her down here when I'm exercising, but in the event that she does, she knows not to come back here. So just be mindful. As with all weights, this is the hazardous part. You can pinch yourself. There are lots of places you could pinch yourself. So, yeah, this overall is a great machine. If you do the math, using it 2 or 3 times a week for just over 2 years, I think it's 2 years and 4 or 5 months that I've had this. So it's got a lot of use. The cushion is really comfortable. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put a table right here. If I'm in, like, Zoom meetings and I don't need to show my face if I have my camera off, I can actually sit here in this comfortable chair, and I can be in the meeting and I can pay attention, and then I can get a few reps in. Maybe a few sets even, depending on how I'm not needed in the meeting. I am, right? So, it's a comfortable place to sit, even if you're not exercising, if you're working for a bit. I've probably sat in here for an hour at a time, sometimes just sitting and working, and then occasionally getting some exercise in. So it's a really nice unit. It is heavy. I would say another con would be if you move a lot, you probably don't want to get this because it takes about 45 minutes to set up with two people. Me and my wife set this up. It took us about 45 minutes, and I don't know how easy it would be to take it apart. So that's something to keep in mind. And now, my secret tip, if you can't tell, this is in the basement. My basement is pretty cold, so that's good for exercising. I think, so where I am in the summer, it can get up to 110 degrees, but in the basement, it will only be 70 degrees. There's no air conditioning down here. It's just that temperature pretty much year round, maybe 60s in the winter. So, keep this in the basement if you can. You don't have to worry about super high ceilings, although this beam right here, I think, is kind of low. It's only like 6.5 feet. Maybe 7. It's not that high. No, it's about 6.5 feet. So, you need at least 6.5 feet clearance to fit this in. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this. I really enjoy it. It's been useful for me. I think the max weight is like 150 pounds. I haven't gotten up there. But if you're trying to get over that, this might not be for you. But it's great for pretty much regular home use. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.